G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. Nougats are incredibly lovely little treats, but can be rather daunting to make. The key to making a good nougat is preparation. So to start off with, into an oven dish, we're going to place in our almonds. These are blanched almonds. And we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 7 to 10 minutes. Next, into a mixing bowl, I've got 2 egg whites here, so we're going to pour that right in. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to let that sit there. You want these to A, be at room temperature, and B, it's all about the preparation. Next, grab a separate baking tray and just give it a quick oil with some cooking spray oil. And we're just going to line the base with some aluminium foil. Okay, once it's lined, give it a very good grease with some more cooking spray oil. Okay, next into a deep pan on medium heat, I'm going to place in 2.5 cups of sugar. And 1/3 cup of water. And 500 grams of glucose syrup. Now I've just put this in the microwave for 40 seconds just to make it easy to get out. And I suggest you use the microwave to soften this up, otherwise you're going to have a lot of trouble getting it out of the jar. Okay, so using a wooden spoon, we're just going to continuously stir this just till all the sugar's dissolved. Now you're going to find some syrup just accumulated on the inside there. Just use a wet brush to brush it down occasionally, otherwise you're going to get crystals forming on the side. Once the sugar's been dissolved, we're going to put it up onto high. Okay, once it starts bubbling like this, we're going to put the temperature back down to medium. Okay, so using a candy thermometer, we're going to let this go to 120 degrees Celsius or 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Once this gets to 120 degrees Celsius, we're going to start doing the egg whites in the whisk until soft peaks form. And this we're going to let raise up to 140 degrees. As soon as it hits 140 degrees, we're going to take it straight off. Okay, so this is at the temperature, so we're going to start doing the egg whites. Alright, so keep these going until soft peaks start to form. Okay, so as you can see, when you raise it up, you got peaks forming there, plus it also has sticks to this section here. Okay, it's just reached 140 degrees, so straight away we're going to put it into a sink, just with some cold water in there, just for a couple seconds, just till the bubbles stop. This will prevent the temperature from rising anymore. Now with this mixing on medium, we're going to slowly pour it in. Just a steady, slow stream, just like this. Okay, once it's all in there, we're going to let it whisk for another 3 minutes. Just going to, using a spatula, just push down the sides, just get any leftover syrup that may have come up on there. Okay, once it's been mixing for 3 minutes, put in a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Okay, once done, I'm going to lift this up. Let's get that extra mix off there. Okay, now we're going to put our roasted nuts straight in. Now using a wooden spoon, just fold them through. Be very quick with this. And then we're just going to pour it straight into the container. Now you can be very quick because this will start to harden up and set very fast. Okay, next, grab another piece of foil, and we're going to give that a very good greasing with the cooking spray oil. And put it back. I'm going to rest this on top. Just get it all in there. And just push down firmly. Just be careful because it's still very hot, but push down very firmly. Just make sure there's no air bubbles forming inside. And lastly, I've got an identical pan here. I'm just going to put that right on top. Just push it down just slightly. Then we're just going to put some weight on top of it. I'm just using a container with some water in it, just to keep it in place. So I'm going to let this sit here for a good 6 hours at room temperature to set. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours. So I'm going to take the cellophane off. See how it comes out. And I'll tell you what, it's looking pretty damn good. Look at that. So I'm just going to take it out of the container. So just very carefully just remove the foil from the outside of the nougat. Okay, so the best way to cut this is get a knife and have it sitting in hot water for a few minutes. And that just makes it a lot easier just to slice through. Okay, and there you have it. Some wonderful, wonderful nougat. Okay, so just cut into smaller pieces, and I'll tell you what, they're looking pretty damn good. Now keep in mind, some of the nuts are going to be darker than the rest. That's mainly because they were in the oven, so I think I overcooked some of them. But overall they're pretty good. But yeah, it's all turned out pretty damn fantastic, look at that. Thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. Be sure to show me some love, but give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.